Justin Trudeau is bought into the whole notion of global governance, that is the globalist agenda. When Justin Trudeau said that Canada has no core identity and Canada is a post-national state, the implication of that is very clear. Canada then, for Justin Trudeau, is a laboratory for global governance. The Canadian government is simply a rubber stamp for the agenda planned and hatched by UN bureaucrats in Geneva and New York. Now, to convince the Canadian people that Agenda 2030 and all its related aspects, whether it is the UN Global Compact on migration, whether it is the Paris Accord on climate change, whether it is about, controlling, in a sense, our speech and the manner in which we address each other, that is motion M103, where any critical discussion of Islam and Muslim would be considered Islamophobia, and therefore anyone engaged in doing so would then be an Islamophobe and liable to prosecution under hate speech law. Justin Trudeau has to educate the Canadian people. And so in our schools and colleges and universities, the whole notion that we are part of, or we are citizens of one planet and we have obligation to the world, not to Canada, to the world. And that is how we manage our life, how we go about. That is, we meet our global obligation. To do this is the education. That is, in other words, propaganda. And the most powerful instrument of propaganda is, of course, the media. And so Justin Trudeau has to control the media, which is part of the UN Global Compact on migration. That is, the media of the member states have to be educated in the UN agenda, have to follow the UN norms, the ethical standards that UN lays down. Otherwise, the media and the people who manage it and run it would be liable to, or would be exposed to, being xenophobic, bigots, racists, etc. So controlling the media is a very important aspect of both the UN Global Compact on Migration and Agenda 2030. And we can see that with Justin Trudeau recently putting out $595 million in effect to buy out the Canadian media. That is, to make the media docile to spinning the narrative, that is the narrative that Justin Trudeau, his Liberal Party, the government of Canada under Justin Trudeau, wants the people to be given, to be provided. And therefore, a docile media is very much in need of implementing both the UN Global Compact on migration, climate change, Paris Accord, motion M103, but in the largest sense, Agenda 2030. It is the old story. Who pays the piper calls the tune. Justin Trudeau has just now paid $595 million to see that the Canadian media plays the tune that the government wants it to play.